have some bread. I just put some mayo on one side. And then you saw me fry up these 2 eggs. Put that on there. Hopefully I don't break any yolks. And then a little bit of turkey. And then my bacon. Sometimes I'll put lettuce on it, but I'm not feeling lettuce today. Excuse the stain on my shirt. Well, here's my little breakfast sandwich. Nothing fancy or beautiful. Like I said, sometimes I'll put like lettuce on it, but just a little bit of cheese, some protein, and that'll fill me up. All right, I have a feeling that swing is gonna be a little annoying, but I can't turn it off or he'll start crying. So I wanted to get out of the house this morning, and I went and I did a quick Target pickup and wanted to share with you a few things that I picked up. We have a couple different Targets near us, and I have one that I love, and it's a 2-hour pickup. You can order it at 5 p.m. and it'll be ready before they close at 7 p.m. And then we have another one where it's a 6-hour pickup, and I ordered it last night, and actually ordered it 2 nights ago at night before I went to bed, and it wasn't ready until like 1 o'clock the next day, because it wasn't until 6 hours after they opened the next morning. There's definitely better Targets than others. So I went and I grabbed that this morning. I grabbed a coffee. I just came home and made a breakfast. And I know I'm in this same shirt that I am always in every single video because I like it. But also, I think it's an end of an era. I have a stain on it from when we did face painting a couple weekends ago. So I'm like, I think it's time to retire the shirt. But let me show you what I got. So a few baby related things. I needed some more of the disposable nursing pads. With breastfeeding, it's been going really well, which is good. I have some reusable ones, but I definitely like the disposable ones better. So we didn't want to run out of that. And then a big box of wipes. One thing Target has is they'll have sales going on where if you spend $100 on like baby products, like diapers and wipes or whatever it may be, you'll get a $20 gift card to Target, which I just end up using back again on my next purchase. So usually I'll just stock up all at once, especially we have 2 babies in diapers. We need to go through a lot of wipes, go through a lot of diapers. But I was out of wipes at this point, and I'm like, I can't stock up on all that stuff. I'm not gonna be able to make it through with my last pack of wipes before they're doing their sale again. So some kitchen things, refills of the Dawn Power Wash. Love this stuff. Some more Cascade dishwasher pods. And then this actually was the whole reason I placed the order is dish clips, because the ones that I had got water on the inside, which is like icky. So I wasn't using them to wash the dishes, and I'm like, I need my gloves. Baby toothpaste. My kids like the strawberry flavor bubble bath, and this one is like nice for like sensitive skin. Plus we got a pack of Lara bars. I just did a declutter of my pantry and realized that the Lara bars that I had, I only had like 2 left and they were expired. So I'm like, my kids love eating these. So stocked up. Some more food things. These brownie baguettes. I talked about how I eat those like every single night with ice cream. And then I got some cookie dough, like the little pre-made ones. My daughter she's almost 6 and loves like doing things independently. Or if I'll make, like I made some brownies the other night and she wanted to help me with it, and she's like, let's make cookies. I gave her some cookie dough and she was able to like separate them and put them out, get the cookie sheet out. She put them on the cookie sheet. She read the directions so she knew how many minutes to set the timer for. And we helped her obviously put it in and out of the oven because it was hot. Once it was out of the oven, she was the one that was able to use a spatula and put it on the cooling rack, and she just had so much fun. So I'm like, I want to make sure I have some. And so I got the sugar cookie this time, so she could maybe even put like sprinkles on it if she wanted to like jazz it up or something. but that was such a fun little activity for her. We hardly had to help her with any of it. It was a great like independence for her. A couple more things. I got 2 bath towels in this navy blue because all of my kids have different color bath towels. So we have like pink, we have like a light blue, we have a yellow, and then now we have a dark blue for Hunter. And that way they're all hanging up in the bathroom and you know like whose towel belongs to who. And so that way you're not like mixing them up, but also you can reuse them a few times too. I'm not washing towels after like every single bath that's there. So I will get these for Hunter. Lastly, a new mop. Eric was mopping the floors and he does a great job, but he was trying to get like an extra dirty spot and he literally snapped the handle off of it. I thought that was hilarious that my husband is so strong that he can break a mop. Also, mops are really expensive, surprisingly. So like, I hope that doesn't happen that often because I'm not gonna be paying to replace a mop every like month or so. I'm gonna let him sleep in there until he wakes up and let's continue. I'll get this stuff put away and continue with the day. Okay, question. If you get a half calf coffee, that means it has half as much caffeine as a regular coffee. So if I normally get 2 shots of espresso and I only get 1, does that count as half calf? Or is it still full calf because it's still 1? Because I have these half calf Nespresso pods and I'm gonna make one right now. I need a little pick me up here. But is that the same as if I went to like the coffee shop and just got like 1 shot? Is that the same as like a half calf of regular coffee? I don't know. Also, I do not like these eye masks. What kind of like giant, look at this, this is like in my hair over here. I like the other ones, the pink ones that I tried a couple weeks ago. Anyway, I'm gonna make myself a half calf coffee right now. 3 o'clock, little pick me up. I used to not be a 2 cups of coffee kind of person. I would have my 1 cup of coffee in the morning, and then I became a mom of 4 and have a newborn and am in my 30s, and all of that combined together, oh no, and all of that combined together now equals an afternoon coffee. Okay, the first thing I want to say is go Dex. And the second thing is that Hunter's been a little spit-uppy lately for the past like 3 days. And you're going to hear that he's just like really uncomfortable. So I think what I was going to do is cut out a little bit of the dairy in my diet. I was eating the ice cream every single night and I have like milk in my coffee and everything. And so I bought these as like a dairy-free coffee alternative to see if maybe, since he's nursing, if that will help. So the first thing I got is this Nut Pods vanilla coffee creamer, and it's dairy-free, made with almond and coconut. And then this is Silk dairy-free almond creamer. I almost said cleaner. And this one's also vanilla flavored, so they're basically like the same thing, just a couple different brands. So I think I'm gonna open, okay, wow, this one doesn't expire for a year and this one expires in a month. So I'll open this one first then. Oh, I don't like that that's brown. Why is that brown? Hunter's room, Hunter and Summer's room, just sitting in the little glider here because I cannot stand to sit on the corner of that couch anymore. I feel like all I do is sit on that dang couch in that corner, and you know, that's where I eat my lunch, that's where I feed the baby, it's where I watch TV. Is just needed a little bit break from there. So I'm in his room. in the nursery here, and he just needs to be upright a little bit and get settled down. He's very burpy, very spit uppy. So I'm going to read my Kindle and cuddle the baby and have my little afternoon half-calf coffee and just enjoy these baby snuggles. Hopefully he starts feeling better here because I can tell he's just uncomfortable. It's okay. It's okay. So I am in the middle of, well, at the middle of / at the beginning of 3 different books on my Kindle. One of them I purchased, and then 2 of them are from Libby through my library. So I haven't had very good luck with books lately. I haven't been finishing them. They've all been books in a series that I haven't been interested in. So right now I'm in the middle of a book by Hannah Brown. Oh my goodness. And it's a very fun little like rom-com book. I just started Onyx Storm, which is the number 3 book in the 4th Wing series, which is one that I loved reading at the end of last year. And I read the first 2 in that series and posted about it in like a books I read last year video. So I'm really curious about how that one is. I like the kind of fantasy, romantasy genre. And then the other one is Ina Garten's Be Ready When the Luck Happens book. And normally I am a novel girl and that's all that I read. But last year I read Jeanette McCurdy's like memoir and really enjoyed it. So this one sounded kind of interesting, and I think it depends on who the like celebrity is that is writing it and like your interest in it and their life story. And so I thought that that would be a good way to kind of like mix up the books that I was reading, because I was kind of getting into like a reading slump. So if I could just mix up the genre and read like a nonfiction or read like a memoir or something like that, I was thinking it might kind of keep me interested in reading, as opposed to all these other books that I've just kind of stopped halfway through and lost interest in. So I'm enjoying the ones that I'm reading so far, and I'll give another little update once I get into them a little bit more on what I think about them. But those are kind of the 3 books that I'm reading. And yes, I do read books simultaneously because I'm a mood reader. I just read whatever sounds good to me at the time. So I just switch off between them until I'm done or I'm not done. But it's been really nice to have a little bit of time to focus on reading and having a hobby that's just for me and something to look forward to, and just have something that I could do for myself that's not always just taking care of the baby or taking care of the kids or taking care of the house. Okay, so I just tried on a bunch of new things from, oh my gosh, this focus is not working. Okay, oh yeah, this isn't gonna work. Why are we doing this? Why are we not focusing? Okay, I've been having some trouble with this camera. I filmed a whole video that was like half out of focus, so hopefully this part is in focus. So I just finished trying on a bunch of clothes from Old Navy. Not a bunch, just a couple things from Old Navy, because I realized that I was wearing like the same clothes over and over and over again. And that's fine, and I wear the clothes that I own, but I just needed a little bit of variety, a little bit more than just the same old like leggings and a jumbo t-shirt, although that is my kind of style. So I tried on a couple things from Old Navy, including more jumbo t-shirts, but I got some jean shorts that are really good, and it's kind of hard to find clothes that, you know, fit my body right now, being postpartum, and all the changes that come with it and the weight fluctuations and things like that. But I'm like, it's summertime and I want to wear clothes that fit me for the summer. So I just figured I'd grab a couple things that would kind of get me through the next few months. So jean shorts was on the list, and definitely ones that I could wear like to the park and go down a slide. Like if some of these shorts are so short, like go down the slide and your legs like stick to it, or you're sitting in the grass and then you get all itchy. So I'm like, I wanted some really good shorts, and so I love both of these in 2 different washes. Obviously still t-shirts, I love that, but this one I thought was really nice because it had the like different color on the collar and the sleeve. And then I did this green tank top, which was just a large, but I almost wish that I got a medium in it. I love how long it is because that would go good with leggings, but I just feel like maybe I just have to wear like a sports bra or like a bralette or something underneath it, but I do like that color. You know, I think I have one of these in green. I should go look and see if I have it in green, but I like this because it's a little bit cropped, so it's a little bit different of a style. With the collar and the sleeves, it's like a little more elevated than just like a t-shirt, and it's not see-through, but it's like lightweight. So this would be really good for like summertime, but it'll also hide things like spit up and things like that when you have a newborn. And obviously I got a couple things for my kids as well, specifically for summer, because she has a birthday here in a couple weeks in June. So I wanted to get her some new clothes for summertime clothes for summer. I got this little strawberry t-shirt. So the thing with summer is being the 3rd child as well as being the 3rd girl. She's getting a lot of hand-me-downs, which is actually a lot of fun for me, getting to see like my kids wearing the same clothes like over and over again. By the time the 3rd one comes around, they get a little worn out. So sometimes, you know, they get stains on them, they've shrunk. They don't always make it down to the 3rd child, let alone the 4th one, who's a boy. So I just wanted to grab a couple things to refresh. So one of them is this little strawberry shirt. Thought that was so cute. Then we have this one, which is just more food. Corn dogs, watermelons, popsicles. But I'm like, this would be a good one to hand down if it can make it to her brother. And then this one, the neon with the pink. This one, they were having a crazy Memorial Day sale, so I was just buying like crazy, which actually reminds me a lot of the one that I'm wearing. It's got basically like a little picnic on it, sandwich and juice box, and then I have a picnic blanket with coffee and basically like farmer's market fruit, so we could wear that and match. And then I got 2 pairs of shorts, little like dolphin shorts. I love the 2-tone on this one, and it's got a little pocket on the back. And then just basic pink. This is actually like a sweatshirt material. Okay, real quick, doing this because baby's gonna wake up. I have to do everything in between naps nowadays because that is my life with a 5-week-old, is that I only have nap time to get anything done. So real quick, if you were alive in the 90s, you remember the Old Navy flag shirts, and they were so popular and we all wanted them so bad. And they're having a family matching sale, so I got a bunch. I didn't get one for Eric, but the rest of my family got one. I actually just bought a men's large. I thought that that would kind of fit the best as opposed to the women's tees, which have like the short sleeves. I got Maddie a red one, basically because I was the only one that came in her size. And then Brooklyn got pink. And Summer got white, which is a choice for a 2-year-old. And then again, the only one that was in his size for Hunter, a little white onesie. And we'll have our little matching flag shirts for 4th of July weekend and for the summertime. Just another shirt to add to the collection. Oh, whoa, whoa. Careful. Okay.
Also, your chapstick.
Oh, bless you.
I can put it. I can put the chapstick all over myself.
Is that your brother? What's his name?
Hunter. Hannah.
What's his name?
Hannah.
Yeah. What's his name?
Snap.
Hunter?
Yeah.
What is it?
Yeah.
What's his name?
Hannah.
Yeah. So now that I'm 6 weeks postpartum and out of that initial fog of newborn and healing and recovery, I feel like we're able to get in our groove a little bit more. And so, even though I'm nursing him and rocking him all the time, we still find a way to get outside and get some fresh air. So he just takes his little nap outside with me, and either I'm out here by myself or out here with the girls while they play. And sometimes I can even get up and play with the girls as well. Today, just having a little energy drink and trying these treats from Thrive Market that I found during my pantry clean out I just did. And I love chocolate covered treats, and so chocolate covered hazelnuts and chocolate covered espresso beans. I mean, I love my hazelnut iced latte, so coffee and hazelnut I thought would just be right up my alley. And these were fine. I don't know if they were a little old or what about them. Didn't love them and wouldn't repurchase them again, but it was definitely worth giving them a try. Green light. Red. Green. Red. Green. Red. Green. Red.
Wait. I said red. Said green. Purple. Diamond again, please. Green.
So after a game of red light, green light with the girls, I came back in and had to get Hunter ready for bed and keep the girls entertained while, again, I just sit and rock the baby. And what I did was put on a dance video on the TV, and Maddie put on a little skirt and did some dancing, and this was an Encanto themed dance. I've been trying to come up with some creative ways to entertain the big girls while I take care of Hunter, and it's been working out really good. We've been enjoying being a family of 6. It's really fun watching all the girls be a big sister during this time, and it's been really fun documenting it and sharing it with everyone. And I just want to say I am so glad you're here. Thanks for watching.